Planet X, huh? Where? Are you enjoying the apocalypse so far? I'm a little disappointed. What's going on, guys? It is Saturday, December 22nd, 2012. We're still here. Right on. Oh, man, I feel kind of like the movie Dumb and Dumber, where they get on the highway going the wrong way, and it's like, I thought the Rocky Mountains would be a little more rockier than this. That John Denver's full of shit, man. No Planet X, no apocalypse. Plenty of news going on, though. So welcome back to the Jericho Report Weekly News Briefing. I'm going to give you all the links that I've gathered over the past week. Been gone for a couple days. My cousin's been in town, so we've been out just kind of cruising around, hanging out, whatever. So right on. Again, it is Saturday, December 22nd. Here is in the news. Here's what's in the news, I should say. Start off with some good news. Hero cop saves woman in icy plunge. This was in Boston. This is today's date. I saw this on CNN just a little while ago. Had to bring it up and include it in the Jericho Report. Little good news. I'm all for good news. I wish this whole report was good news. That would be awesome. So I'll put a link to that right on. Let's see. Obama and family arrive in Hawaii for Christmas. This is from Hawaii News Now. I guess Fiscal Cliff. Well, enjoy your vacation in Hawaii there, Barack Obama. You deserve it. Let's see. Without deal, unemployment check stopped December 29th. Among all the other things that the Fiscal Cliff is going to bring, here's just one of them. You guys are well aware of all of the rest. You think they're going to avoid the Fiscal Cliff this time? It sounded kind of interesting. Talks break down as Obama leaves for Hawaii. Anyway, from the Mail Online, did we just shoot a kid? The moment a drone operator who assassinated Afghans with the push of a button on a computer in the U.S. realized he had just vaporized a child. This to go along with the Connecticut shooting stuff, kind of heart-wrenching. Well, I'm just going to put a link to it. Gun stores report brisk business after Connecticut massacre. Yes, me and my cousin were in a gun store the other day. I think on Thursday. Was it Thursday or Friday? I think it was Thursday. And middle of the afternoon, gun store was just hopping with business. People everywhere. So I put a link to this from USA Today. Let's see here. China arrests 93 Doomsayers who hand out leaflets saying the sun will stop shining on Friday. You can get arrested for that in China? Well, we all know how that turned out, but I'll put a link to this from the Mail Online. Let's see here. Coroner, suspect in Harrisburg police standoff shot himself. This is, let's see, man wanted in Philadelphia, fatal shooting. This is from December 18th. I don't know a lot about it. I'll link it below. Deport British citizen Piers Morgan for attacking the Second Amendment. Here is a petition on whitehouse.gov to deport Piers Morgan. Those of you who know me know I cannot stand Piers Morgan. It has been absolutely... The media has just reached an all-new low. And this man is leading the anti-Second Amendment charge. Oh, America doesn't need guns. You know, if there's anybody in mainstream media who watches my videos, let me just ask you, why is it that no mainstream media, not a word of this on mainstream media, why is it that you're not talking about why America really has guns in the first place? Why is it you're not talking about the fact that our founding fathers knew that one day we may be faced with a tyrannical government and we would have to take action? I have not heard this on any mainstream media. Oh, we have guns for hunting, right? No, wrong. Why does none of the mainstream media talk about the National Defense Authorization Act? You talk about a whole new level of irresponsible journalism. You just turn on the mainstream media and just watch it. The PSYOP has gotten so thick it's ridiculous. So anyway, I'll put a link to this. If you want to deport Piers Morgan, here's a petition on whitehouse.gov. Currently has 5,700 signatures. Right on. You can add me to that list. And Instagram, if you're an Instagram user, says it now has the right to sell your photos. I don't use Instagram, so it doesn't apply to me. But I'll put a link to the article on CNET. I don't really have much for financial news other than the Fiscal Cliff stuff, which we're all watching that. So over to New World Order and Police State News. Again, some good news. I love it when I can report good news to you guys. Exclusive. Cops, detectives, FBI agents, U.S. soldiers tell Natural News they will not enforce gun confiscation orders. Awesome. Thank you. Put a link to this. And here's a heartbreaking story I saw on CNN this morning. I got to go from that story to this story. I'm sorry it has to be that way, but this is what's in the news. Deputy pepper sprays and detains man with Down syndrome. I don't know if this is from CNN Justice. I don't know if they have video on it, but I saw the story this morning. Heartbreaking, man. Put a link to it. The ever-continuing militarization of the police departments across the nation. I mean, you know, I don't think these guys are all bad guys. I just think that the way that they're being trained, everyone's a suspect. You know, it's sad. It's whatever. Here's another one. Unbelievable. This is from the Mail Online. Female U.S. cop caught on tape giving 2 women cavity search during routine traffic stop. To make matters worse, not that that's not bad enough, the officer did not change gloves. This is a very disgusting story. If you pull it up, scroll down the page, there is a video of what happened. I believe this is somewhere in Texas. I'll put a link to it. Armed task force to patrol streets. Let's see, where is this? Paragold. Not quite sure where this is. They're going to be putting armed task force, SWAT-like officers to patrol streets. No matter what you're out doing, they're going to stop you and ask you what you're doing. Papers, please! Show me your papers! I'm sorry, but that's what it's turning into in America. Homeland Security Newswire. I can guarantee you this probably came from... actually, this came from Forming Thoughts, I believe. New Orleans police to encrypt emergency radio transmissions. They're slowly doing this across the nation. Freedom of information is slowly dying. And if you've heard digital encrypted communications, like on a police scanner, and you know exactly what it sounds like. And in my opinion, as a lifelong scanner listener, as these states put up their statewide interoperable digital networks, I think we're going to see more and more digital encryption. I mean, it's just the way it's going to be. It sucks. Google no longer allows you to disable SafeSearch, and that makes Google search worse. You cannot disable this from Web Pro News Science. Okay, well, we'll just use a different search engine, Google. No problem. I don't know if I use SafeSearch or not. I never really looked into that. Anyway, what else is going on? World War III news, and I'm sorry if these reports get a little long sometimes. I actually got to stop the video and pull up the next set of links, and I just got a lot of stuff to give you guys. And every time I say that, people are like, oh, they should be longer. You guys want me to give you an hour-long news report? I could probably do that, but, because I end up dumping a lot of stuff just because I can't. Yeah, I like to make it like a 10-minute news report. What am I doing? I'm going off into the... Anyway, World War III news, and thinking about the Google Safe Search thing just 1 second, that could bring in some censorship when I think about it. So, anyway, Patriot missiles in Turkey threaten world war, Iran Army Chief says. I'm sorry, Iran. Is that what I said? Iran Army Chief says. That from Depka File. We got Russian warships set sail to Mediterranean amid possible Syria evacuation. December 18th. 2012. And then we got from the National Post, nuclear, chemical, biological, conventional. Syria has every missile for that. Boy, if you pull this up and just shows you all the kind of missiles that Syria has, or do they? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's real, what's not real, who's got what anymore. Media can slant it however they want. Anyway, NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel and crew escaped during firefight after being kidnapped in Syria. This is from FoxNews.com. Put a link to that. I don't know. Let's see, over to 2012 and Earth Changes news. I know my cousin sent me this, and yeah, if you want a bit of positive news, here you go. I will definitely include this in the report, bro. Why 2012 was the best year ever. This article goes on about some of the good stuff that happened in 2012. I'll put a link to it, and I wish I could tell you that it was the best year ever. Wasn't, in my opinion. It was one of the darker years ever, but, I'll put a link to that. Let's see, over to CERN. 2 Higgs bosons? Question mark. CERN scientists reveal large hadron collider particle data. Blah, 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 blah. They're still trying to play God over at CERN. Put a link to that. Let's see, earthquake predictions. There's still some earthquake predictions between, let's see, December 23rd, December 25th. Some sort of alignment. I don't know. I'll put a link to this. You guys want to check that out, some earthquake predictions. Queen to attend cabinet meeting for first time. The Queen has been doing a lot lately. Well, she inspected the gold vaults in the last couple weeks, and now she's attending the cabinet meeting for the first time. There's some big stuff going on when the Queen is. I want to know what's going on around here. Yeah, you know, the whole speculation about the Anunnaki, you know, whatever. I got conflicting reports here. Iraqi president dies after suffering stroke. This from Press TV, but then I had another report that the Iraq, that he's alive and well. Let's see. His condition said to be improving after he suffered a stroke, so I don't know if he's alive or dead, but there's a couple articles on that. To go in the 2012 bin with the possibility of people taken below ground and all that. Anyway, what's next? Okay, we're over to strange and bizarre news. Got some strange and bizarre news going on. Man killed 3, then himself in Colorado murder-suicide. Man, people have been acting crazy lately with this, the end of the world stuff. I don't know if this was related to that, but I'll put a link to this story here from TPM. People need to chill out, man. Even if it was the end of the world, so what? I mean, that means you gotta go killing everybody. Don't you want to stay around to see the fireworks? See, it's the end of the world. The light's going out. Michael Douglas' son Cameron attacked in prison as inmates break his leg and fingers for ratting on his drug dealers. It's from the Mail Online. Well, you know, don't rat on your dealer, man. Something, I don't know, whatever. Let's see. WMD Faith Army acknowledges pedophilia part of Islam. I don't know anything about that. I'll put a link to that. And 11 amazing facts about McDonald's McRib. This is from Yahoo Finance. If you know a little bit about the McRib. I don't think anybody who watches me probably eats that. I don't know. I'll eat a McRib every once in a while, even though I know it's still good, though. Let's see. Shout-outs this week. Shout-out to, let's see, somebody made the blaze. Frankie McDonald made the blaze. You guys know Frankie, right? I'll put a link to this. Congratulations for making the blaze, man. That's awesome. Check his video out there. And a shout out to the Miami Prepper. You know, I don't even know the Miami Prepper, but I caught Dimcad's video about this guy. If you were somebody who knew the Miami Prepper, I'll put a link to his channel. If you pull it up, it says this channel has been closed. This channel was closed and is no longer available. It doesn't say it was closed by the user or it was taken down for any sort of reason. So that's kind of strange. Is this censorship? I don't know, but I'll put a link to that, and I'll put a link to his. He put up a video, says new channel. So if you're someone who knows who the Miami Prepper is and you're looking for him because his channel's gone missing, I will put a link to his video. Shout out to you. Right on. And that's all I got. I got no more links. If you like this report, please give it a thumbs up below. Hit the thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. If you think it sucked, it's the worst of YouTube, you never want to see it again, give it a thumbs down by all means. Appreciate it. Just please rate. Also, check my favorites. I'll put a link to my favorites. I've been favoriting a lot of videos lately. A lot of good YouTubers making a lot of great videos. A lot of stuff that I don't cover because they covered it, so be sure to check my favorites. Just go over the video titles. If anything strikes you, pull it up. That's about all I got. Again, sorry I've been away for a few days. Been away from Blog TV and Skype and everything, but I'm going to be getting back going again. I had an opportunity to hang out with my cousin, which I don't have that opportunity often, so we was hanging out, you know. And I couldn't think of a better person to spend the end of the world with if it was going to end. It didn't end, though, so here we are. So, you know, I say we just keep doing what we do. Just because the world didn't end doesn't mean there's not a lot of stuff going on. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. And going into 2013, if somebody were to ask me for a next Doom date, we have 2012 DA-14, I think it's called, a close call with an asteroid coming up in mid-February. I got a video up on that. I'll probably do another video on that with the updated JPL tracking from NASA. So I'll be looking forward to that. Other than that, keep your eye on the ball, man. There's a lot going on. I will see you guys around. See you on Skype, Blog TV, and all that stuff. And take care. Stay safe. Have a great rest of the apocalypse weekend.